Hello. Oh, it's totally silent for you, but let's go ahead and get in here. Hi, I'm playing a game today. I am kind of tired, and I just don't have the mood for. Let me turn this down. For me, uh, I don't really have the mood for wanting to play anything crazy today, or do anything crazy, or paint or anything right now. So I am just gonna play a damn game. Um, this is a game that I'll probably explain it again when somebody comes in, but this is a game that I've been playing for like a week or two now. And it's been out for a little while, even though it's still in like beta, like most games. Hey guys, welcome in. Hey, so I'm playing a game. It's called Palia or Palia. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's a game that's in beta, as I was saying. It has been out for a while. I don't know when it came out, but apparently for at least a couple of years. At least I assume. Maybe in different countries. I don't know because it's been around for a little while. But I only just recently heard about it. But I have been playing it for a couple weeks, and I am going to be playing as the character that I have already made because I don't feel like starting it over again. Consider it kind of like a blend between like Stardew Valley and Valheim, and like something kind of like a blend of the two of those. You'll see when we get in what it is, but there's planting crops, and there's mining stuff, and there's doing quests for villagers and all that. You're basically a human who is returned into the world fully formed through some sort of mysterious machine. And you're in a world thousands and thousands and thousands of years in the future, where humans are mostly gone, but they started coming back the same way that you did. So it's kind of interesting. Hi, New Vegas, welcome in. Caught me on a rare day when I am not painting. So what I'm doing, I literally just got off work. I'm going to be playing Palia for now until my boyfriend gets back. He went up to the doctor. I had a late visit there, so he's off doing that, and he's going to be bringing back food probably in the next 2 hours. So I'm just going to play until he's home, and then I'm going to stop. So work was fine. It was peaceful-ish. It was quiet. There's problems like there always are that stress me out, and that just made me be like, I don't give an F today. So yeah, I'm just gonna play this. So let's get in, and you guys can see what it is if you haven't seen it before. Let's get started. Hopefully it works well. That's my character. I named him Bear. Of course. Yeah, we're gonna have Chinese food today. I asked for pork egg foo young and some crab rangoon. So good. I love egg foo young. Yeah, this game is like a hidden gem. I don't know why. I don't really know how long it's been around, but it's a lot of fun. So I have never streamed it before, clearly, so I'm noticing there's a tiny bit of some stuttering. Not a lot, but when I play it without streaming it, it runs really well. So this is an experiment for all of us. So this is my home area. You get this little home plot that is where you get to have your home that they give you. You get to build additions onto it. You get to fill it with furniture. I haven't really gotten a tremendous amount, but I've got some. And it lets you craft stuff from a list, and you got storage like you do in a lot of other games. On the bottom right is my backpack, personal inventory. There's a shortcut to get to your barn area where you can raise animals. I've got 2 little chickens that aren't chickens, or whatever they call them in this world. There's like props that don't do anything that you can place in the ground to decorate. I haven't really planned it out well, so it's kind of ugly. As I progress and I get more stuff, I'll make it look better. But yeah, you've got equipment. So radio menus, so you can open up all the equipment that you've got. I've got 1 level above the base level of all of the equipment. So just like in Stardew, some equipment won't work Sorry. Let me know if this is too loud. I have to tell you to turn you down. But some trees, for example, are too big. And you'll see I get a message that I can't do the thing because my axe isn't strong enough. So just like that. Ads already? Oh yeah, there's ads 10 minutes in. They should clear in a minute. I'll just meander for a minute. Same deal. Pickaxe. Some of the really big stuff you can't destroy. But there's smaller versions of the rocks that you can mine. Oh, it looks like I can go ahead and harvest some stuff, so let me do that really quick. These are tomatoes. The aiming is kind of weird. Controller support is new for them, so it's not always perfect, but I've actually seen no real problems. Just the alignment for pointing at stuff is sometimes kind of funky. There we go. Any other stuff over here? Oh, I think these might be weeds. Yeah. Weeds. More tomatoes. Some potatoes. There we are. Are you ready? You are. Alright. And the little curved bar you see above everything is showing that it needs to be watered, so we can do that really quick. Oh, I think I've got corn to harvest. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so you can water stuff. And you can walk while you're watering. This is free to play, by the way, but like most games, they have some things that you might want to buy in their market, which might take a minute to load. Yeah, so they've got these packs that give you a certain amount of like the in-game currency and some items. But there's other stuff that you can buy in their shop. Outfits, gliders, things like that. You know, typical stuff where you have to buy their currency and then pay for stuff. I haven't paid for anything yet, and I don't know if I will, but it exists. Right. The pink stuff that you see on top of some of the items is fertilizer. I'll have to end up getting some ingredients to make more. Because everything here could use some more fertilizer, it looks like. You are not yet watered. Oops. And after we upkeep our gardening project, we will go out into the world and I'll show you what that looks like. While I'm doing this, how is everybody doing today? I hope you're doing all right. It is Thursday, so our week is almost done, hopefully for most everybody here. Oh, I need more water. Let's go! You can run. You can jump. I love games where they let you jump. You remember all the old school 3D games from back in the day where they didn't know how to implement jumping, so they just made you run along the surface of the ground, and if you hit like a little ledge, you couldn't do anything about it except go around it? I hated that. I actually just reinstalled Guild Wars 1, and it was like that. There was no jumping in it. So classic. One more. Alright, I think that's everything that needs watering. Maybe when we're in town, we'll get some more seeds, because I think I'm out. Oh my god, it's like 7 days to die, except instead of zombie apocalypse, it's happy homestead. Yeah, no, it's super easy. There's no enemies per se, as well, so you don't have to worry about fighting anything. There's no weapons. But you do get a bow, and you get to... Oh, something happened. Just didn't hydrate. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll hydrate with coffee. Refreshing and caffeinating. Excuse me. Yeah, I clear my throat a lot, so you're gonna be hearing that a lot. I'm sorry. Um, Sometimes it means I'm thirsty. Sometimes it means I just have some schmutz in my throat, and Anyway, these dry areas here are areas where there's no seeds currently in them and growing. And then these areas are not tilled. So there's a hoe. There you get. And you hoe the ground. There we are. And everything you do levels up everything pretty much. Yep, so everything is hoed. You can't water the ground where there's nothing growing. So you'll have to get seeds and plant those. Like most games, some stuff that you see on the poles here are tomatoes. They'll grow like 3 to 4 times before you have to plant new ones, so you get a couple harvests out of it. Some items are one-offs, like this other guy right here, whatever he is. You can hold Y, and it shows you details about what's planted. Yeah. And it shows you what's planted, if it's watered or not, that kind of thing. But yeah, let's put this up. Let's go ahead and put up some stuff in the storage. Interesting thing about the storage here, right? Every chest is not its own thing. It is just a portal to get into your complete storage. So everything you see up here on the top right is all of my storage at once. And the amount that I can store is that blue bar underneath it. You can buy bigger chests. Well, the recipe to make a bigger chest, I haven't got that yet. It's 10,000 other currencies, so it's going to be a minute. But you can put bigger chests here and it'll increase your total storage capacity. But you're limited in how many of each item you can put on your plot of land. I think you can do 8 or 9 chests total. So they give you better inventory by improving the type of chest you're using, and that increases the total number of like weight or whatever. It's kind of like Stardew Valley 3D in a way. Yeah, it's not as exciting in the long run, I think. I don't think they do as much. But it's still pretty good. Let me put some of the stuff up, and then I will put a couple things into... There we go. Put a couple things into the storage bin here. They very much ripped off a couple of IPs. One, for example, they ripped off The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and you'll see how here in a minute. There's food, so you'll see up on the top left that purple bar. That's your focus bar. It's not stamina. It's pretty much how much work you can do. And you can eat food. You see some down the bar down there, and it replenishes your focus. There's also a stamina bar, so like if I am climbing, I don't think I can climb in here, but let's see, maybe I can climb the tree. I haven't thought about it. No. How about here? Yeah, so when you're climbing, that uses stamina. Right, so you can only climb so high. And also some things that you can climb, you cannot get on top of. So there's no health meter either. So you'll get hurt when you fall. But let's run outside and we'll see more. That'll take a minute to load. So you can see one in the corner, but all the people in this world, except for the humans, are like a pinkish purple color. But you're one of many humans that are like awakening. Like this person. This is a player right here. Yeah, here is the world. Yeah, see? They have windmills. They believe that the technology that humans created is dangerous, and they believe it's like magic, so they outlawed it. But some people are interested in the technology, and learning like what it is, how it works, and all that. And again, some sort of like cataclysm happened that made all the humans need to build these like places where they hide out and were like stored. I guess digitally, they haven't explained it. And then at the very beginning of the game, your character is like not birthed, but like formed out of nothingness. at this phoenix statue, this huge phoenix statue that maybe we can go find and look at. I have to remember where it is. I think... So here's your home, how you get to it. I think the phoenix statue is not here. It's here. That's right. So I would have to turn right and go in there. Yeah, let's look at that. Yeah. You can run. Yeah. Yeah, it's currently the winter season in the game. Oh, there's a deer. Sorry, gotta close your eyes. Okay. Unfortunately, you have to. It's required to be able to get furs and stuff. Oh wow, there's a lot of copper here. Let's mine all this. It's good stuff. Alright. It's another big section of copper. I missed a little bit, but it's working. Yeah. Is this game free? It is. It is free to play. Just look up Palia. I'm not sure what operating systems it's good on. It could be available on Mac. We can look it up. I think I installed it from their website. Let me see. I can open that up and not blow up anything. Palia. Let's see. Palia, welcome home. Okay, playing now for free. It is available on PlayStation 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, Windows, and then it says Steam, and it's available also on Windows through the Epic Game Store. So I don't know if it's available on Mac. It could be. Let's go to the I was gonna say I can open up Steam, but let's just Google it. Is Palia available on Mac? No, there's no native Mac version of Palia, but you can play it on a Mac using workarounds like cloud gaming services. Oh, I get it, like GeForce Now and things like that. That way you can, basically you're playing it on someone else's computer, like server system, and it's streaming to your computer. Got it. That stinks. Oh, that also means it's not available on Linux. Nobody ever cares to state that, but yeah. It would say so if I think it was, yeah. I'm sure it would be very clear that it's available on Mac. It's so unfortunate that some stuff just does not work on Macs. Such a pain. Have you tried using mods yet in Stardew? Oh, brother, let me tell you. Yes, absolutely yes. We already played it through like once, no mods back in the day. So yeah, playing it with mods is like the only way to go after you played it so much. Makes it totally worth it. Right now, me and my other half are playing Stardew Valley very expanded. So if you go to Nexus Mods, they have collections available now, and it's community-driven collections of mods that are known to be compatible with each other and make a cohesive full expansion. So instead of just the well-known Stardew Valley Expanded, which it is installed, it adds additional areas. So maybe here in a minute I'll end this and I'll open Stardew Valley up and I'll show you what we've been playing there. Assuming it's streams well for me. Oh my god, it's so loud! The waterfall. Okay, let me run. Oh, and let me put up my pickaxe. There we go. Whee! Whee! Yippee! Woohoo! So this is the area where you start the game. You wake up or are born floating in the air at this phoenix statue here, up in the air. And you meet this girl who will probably see you while we're out, who's checking out, like researching stuff at this table over here. and like she touches something and it activates the thing that wakes you up. So you show up here. So this is like some like long-term storage teleporter kind of thing, and I think it just plucks you out from a list of random humans, and it's like go out into the world, figure out what's going on, that kind of thing. Yeah. Let's jump up here, climb up. Let's head back out, and let's go into town. Yippee! I love games that have gliders. Unfortunately, there's no... Unfortunately, there's no speed upgrades for any of the gliders in the game. Once you have a glider, that's it. But you can get upgraded cosmetic upgrades for the gliders. Ooh, is that... It is. It's like a kid-friendly survival game. It is. Like, the most scary thing that it does is you shooting animals to get their furs. You know? Which I get a lot of people don't like. They have it in here. It's unfortunately a feature of the game. You have to kill animals. But I will accept it because they are virtual animals. It is what it is. It's life. Okay. Oh gosh, man, there's just so much ore today. That's great. Normally it is a... Oh, I'm not hitting it at all. I'm above it. Nope. Now I'm not aimed at it. There we go. Alright. Enough of that. Let's go in town. Yippee! Yippee! This is the general store. This is Zeki. He's kind of fun. He's the shopkeeper.
Try not to break stuff. Remember, Zeki's prices can't be beat. You need something?
Oh, I meant to actually click on your
for me.
register. Sorry about that. Some basic items are available to buy here, or you can craft most of the things in here. This is also where you get most of your seeds to be able to grow stuff. I'm going to get some more tomato seeds. Why not? I'll just buy it all out. What is this? Is this quartz? It is quartz. I'm going to sell that because I could always use more money. I don't need stone. I've got crap tons of it. Oh, I've got a coin. It's got a little gacha system here. After like increasing your friendship and doing stuff for him, he'll give you these coins that you can use here. And it gave me 60 repair kits. Nice. So I can repair my equipment. These all have durability. If you let these green bars shrink down to nothing, they'll be destroyed and they'll give you the base version of the item back. But then you have to go build a new version of the item. So it's simpler to repair them. So you get repair kits for that. Bing bong. Where is Elnar? Who is Elnar? I don't remember. Vault of Gales. Oh, that's over in the other area, I think. Oh, this person has a quest. That is the librarian lady. She is over here. I have to remember which direction I'm pointed. So yeah, their town has a lot of different little buildings. This is a library, right? This is where the lady is that wants to talk to me. Hey girls,
Make it quick.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm literally just talking to
Curious
people.
mind can be wonderful or terrible.
Okay, I'm talking to people to boost their friendship toward me. Oh, she's one of those librarians that doesn't want to loan out the books. She's like, books belong in a library, nowhere else. It's like, okay, well, you guard your vault then, girl. The building next door is where you buy your furniture. So this shop, see, it's got a little picture of a chair above it. It has furniture inside. So that's fencing. Flower planters. Okay. Ooh, a lamp. That's kind of cute. Hanging lanterns. Wall lamps. Table lamp. And then a bunch of stuff back here. This all changes out every day. Here's the girl that runs it, Tish. And you can buy stuff. This is where the it's way down here. This is where the recipe is to buy the bigger storage chests, but they're expensive. This one I can get. The lockbox storage chest recipe. The lockbox says that it lets you place up to 100 items in it per lockbox, but they're hidden from crafting. So by default, all the storage on your farm, you can craft from all of that storage, so you don't have to like grab it out of the chest and use it from your inventory. It just works from anywhere on your farm, so that's really useful. This is the next chest that I need to get, and I can get it, but it requires 10,000 of their currency, and it's just going to be a while before I've got that. But you can see it increases the storage limit. I think the current ones are 400 items each, and this does 825. So if I replace all the ones on my farm, I'll have like a crap ton of storage. And I looked to the side and ran into the wall. Excuse me, let me get some coffee. There we go. You already saw the merchant shop. Next to the merchant shop is a clothing or a tire place where you can change your look. You can buy like apparel stuff. So there's like glasses there. These are the outfits that are currently available. You can change your appearance here at this mirror. You can buy stuff at this. This opens up that store we looked at earlier. Yeah, so most of this costs real world money, so I obviously don't care about that so much. Because I don't plan on spending money in this game unless I fall in love with it. Give it a few years. Over that way, I forget what it is. This is a tavern, and there are some shops in here. There's one over here that sells, I forget. Come on, show me, click it, hit it. I don't want to read. Let me use, do I have to use my mouse? No. Okay, not that. Come on. Put it up. Oh, it's not letting me put away my chest, maybe because or my axe. Pickaxe. Oh my god, okay, glitch in the matrix. I don't want to read, I don't want to use the... Okay, well, normally you can click on the register, and it'll show you what's available for sale at the shop. This guy is a chef. He sells a bunch of foods and recipes to make foods. He's kind of cute. He hits on you.
I totally wasn't sleeping.
Sometimes.
Well,
That time he was just talking about food. Costs a lot of gold. Does the armor protect you from attacks, or is there no fighting? There's no fighting. Everything's purely visual. The most fighting you do is firing at deer and other creatures to get materials from them. So it's got less combat than even you would find in Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley actually has enemies. This does not. Like these. You have a bow. You can shoot these guys to get materials. Yeah, that was just meat and fur. Oh, and there's bugs that you can capture as well. I actually need... Oh, get back here, you. I need bugs to make fertilizer. Oh, well, that one's gone. Let's go get this one. Oh, I missed. There we go. Oh. So it's potentially boring in that there's no combat, if that's what you're into. But there is, like, puzzles. Are puzzles. Oh, I'm out. Well, I'll have to make more. I'm all out of the material you use. The ammunition for the bug catching, so just forget that. There's more copper. I'm gonna get that copper. Alright. Oh, this guy over here is fun. He is the fishing guy. Oh, and he's Einar. Okay, right.
Do you wish to engage in conversation?
There's other robots in this game too. Made by humans in the past. If I had the face flaps to simulate a humanoid smile, your words would cause me to do so. Huh? Oh. Oh. Well.
Oh,
That's so silly.
why? Is
Oh.
that not how humans close conversations?
He's cute. Oh, the fishing is kind of fun in this game too. I'll show you what it looks like. And we wait for it to wiggle, and you use the right stick. I'll show you here in a second. Instead of being like Stardew where it bounces up and down, you'll see. See the little green reticle? So you have to move it. Otherwise, if it goes outside the reticle, your line can snap. So I'll show you what it looks like if you fail. I realize I'm screaming because my mic is like on the other side of the room. There we go. That's better. Alright, so I'm not gonna move it. And see when it goes outside of it, your line will snap. And you won't catch it. Darn, that fish got away. Alright. Also, you cannot swim in this game, but you don't die. If you go into deep water, it just fades out and puts you back on shore. Completely harmless. No pain, no gain. Ooh. Not that one. Copper! There's more copper. There's so much copper today, it's crazy. I'll take it though. Right, more copper. Alright. God, is there more over there? It's mostly rock. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly rock. Okay. Ask around the village, ask around the village, ask around the village. For each quest. Okay, well. So ask around the village. There is teleport in a way. So when you open your map, you can return to your house by hitting Y. But it's on a timeout, kind of like if you've ever played World of Warcraft, the Hearthstone is only usable so often, and then it recharges itself after X amount of minutes. I don't remember the timing for that. It's similar to that. It makes you wait like 20 minutes. So you can technically fast travel to home using that once every now and then. Otherwise, you just run to your house symbol and go there. You can also fast travel by using... Let me run down here and around it. There are these boards throughout the world, and you can use them to teleport to different places. So far I've only visited 2 of the large city areas. There's this one that we're in right now is called Kilma Village. There's another area to the east called Bahari Bay, and apparently this new one I've not been to yet called Elderwood. I've not been there yet. But you can also use this teleport thing to go right home, and you just pay a small fee for it. You've been playing StarCraft recently, or lately, and you're stuck on this level, and it's really frustrating. I've played StarCraft, but it was like the first one back in like the 90s or whenever it came out. I have to remember what it looks like, to be fair. And I didn't play much of it either. StarCraft. Yeah. That's StarCraft 2, but let's see. Can we find the first one? That's StarCraft 2, StarCraft Remastered. That works. Oh, yeah, I remember the original one. Wow, so classic. That's great. And you know what's funny about this? The look of the interface for StarCraft Classic looks a lot like well my no. That's the touchscreen monitor. This one right here. I realize I don't have a good way to share this without adding a new source. Yeah. Well, you know what it is. You both played it. The interface for StarCraft Classic looks like Star Trek Armada. It's very similar. I seem to remember it's a very similar type game where it's got like the base building and you build up resources and you go out and gather resources and attack things and then take over stuff and try to be like the only thing left on the map, pretty much. It's very similar. That's awesome. Have not played it for a while. Buy now. How much are they charging for StarCraft Classic? $25. Oh, plus cartooned, whatever that is. What is cartooned? Is it an expansion? Is it like a visual overhaul? Bring the cartoon to Mayhem online. Group up with other players. Ugh, you've already lost me. Multiplayer? Gross. You can get it for free? Play. Oh yeah, StarCraft Play for free. Oh, so I guess the base version is available for free, but the remastered one they charge you $15 for. Okay, that's not bad. God, I might actually install that. If your download didn't start, try again. Yeah. Oh, it's through BattleNet. That makes sense. I think I have BattleNet still installed. Okay, I'll look at that later. Oh my god, it's so loud. You're playing the base version, so you got it for free. Got it, yeah. That's super cool. It's nice that companies are releasing some of their games for free. That's pretty cool. And rare. Weirdly, very rare. Hi. Random human with a bunch of arrows. Okay. Oh, this guy's a jerk.
Get on with it.
I mean, he's supposed to be like the hot, like, you know, quiet guy, or not quiet, the hot, like, you know, standoffish guy. I think he'll warm up to me before too long. Yeah, see, so he starts chilling out once you start talking to him more. Oh, hi. What's going on, random person? I'm in streamer mode, so I don't have chat open. Sorry. Thankfully, there's no, like, voice to, like, you know, voice chat thing. That would be obnoxious. Oh, look at you! With your little custom thing that shows your username that's hidden because I have streamer mode on. Even though it shows it when you look at them. That's stupid. I guess so you can't see the names from a distance? Sure, we'll go with it. Yeah, well, that's that. This game is a little fun, and I could just play it forever. I still have a ton of quests up here that I can choose to toggle on and off. But the main quest ones is what I've been working on a lot recently, just to kind of progress the story. That's all the purple ones here. What else can I do? I showed what fishing looks like. Oh, speaking of fishing, there's bubbles in the water. Ha! Yeah, take that. Give me fishies. Come on. Come on. Give me a little nibble. There we go. Hey! I'll take the fish. Give me the fish. Nice. I don't know how to pronounce that. Striped Dossie? Dace? Dasse. Maybe. Let's try this one. Perfect shot. And then yeah, I think we'll walk around and explore for a little bit more, and then I will fire up Stardew Valley, and we can take a look at that. Oops, wrong way. Oh, oh. The spotted bullhead. Nice. All right, well that's enough of that. What else can we do? It doesn't really have a lot of like variation. So I wonder how it is for people that have played the game so long that they've done everything. There's not like end game content, you know what I mean? So can you die in this game if you don't manage to acquire food? I don't know. I have never allowed it to go that far. I imagine you just can't do anything until you get food. Remember, food is that purple bar up on the top left, and I can fix that by eating something, and it recharges my focus. I think it just doesn't let you use your equipment. Every time you use your equipment, it wears you out a little bit more. Even though there's beds, there's no sleeping in this game. I can just play through nonstop because it's an MMO. It's online, so they don't make you go to sleep. You know, I just ran past it. I suppose I can show you the other area as well. The other area is a little prettier than this. So kind of like Legend of Zelda, there's temples that align with the elements, and you have to go open up the temples, and you complete a puzzle at the end of each temple, and it opens up this kind of like the community center in Stardew Valley, where it needs you to donate items to do something, which I've not figured out yet. Do you trade with other players? You can. So when I hit right button, it opens up the friends listing. And if I right trigger over, come now, play nice. Wow, the right trigger thing is not working. Let me try it again. Wow, it's weirdly not working today. It's been kind of finicky. Let me use my mouse. Is it that? Oh, I'm sorry, it's requests. Yeah, so there are requests that you can put a request for items that you need, and other people, if they see it, they'll give you items. So it's good to come here every now and then and see, is anybody out in the world requesting any items? And then you can fill it if you've got it in your inventory, and you just help them out. I don't think it does anything for you. It just gives you stuff and lets you give things to other people. But there's no real benefit aside from being a good person. All right. Just gonna jump. So again, it is in beta. And that explains a lot, right? Being in beta, it is not fully feature-rich like a lot of games would be that have been out for years. Oh, okay, that's too big. I'm sorry. Wood! I've got wood. How wonderful, it teaches kindness. Exactly. It's very peaceful, sometimes very loud. In fact, let me turn that down because it is just sting how loud it is. Oh my god. I'm not going deaf anymore. Alright. Yep, there's lots of bugs. There's ruins, human ruins. Like the pillars and all that stuff is all from human creation. Leap! Oh yeah, sometimes there's statues around that'll tell you stuff when you hit them. Inscription says, in each direction a guardian concealed, visit all of them for a treasure revealed. Look at them rhyming. I also have a search area in here for another quest that I've got. I don't know for sure what they're talking about. What's the little person? Oh, maybe it's here. A garden there. The little thing I'm standing on is right here. Maybe they're talking about here. There's more ruins here. So that could be something they're talking about. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty basic. These are all the NPCs in the town and what your current friendship level is with them. They end up giving you stuff. You can romance some people. Even the robot guy. Some people are already partnered, so you cannot, or are children, and you would not. Clearly. This is that jerk. The stud guy supposedly is this farmhand, this boy, or whatever you call him. He's also romanceable. Yeah, just lots of people. Accomplishments. I don't know what this does. Maybe it gives you stuff. I think it's just rewards. Oh no, it says that you can get rewards. Oh, you get renown. Okay. Renown is like another like side currency. The only place I've seen that you use it for is in expanding your land back home, back at your plot. So if I go back home, I'll return for now because I'm gonna stop and then switch to Stardew. So I'll just switch over. Truly, a lot of it is like fetch quests, like go take these things to this person, go talk to this person, and go out in the world and gather X quantity of this item. It's, you know, very typical MMO fare, right? Has anything changed? No, not really. Nope. Okay. Let me drop off items really quick. You. Fish, which I think I can eventually cook. All right. And let's plant. Oh no, I need to. No, I had everything earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be 8, 9. I need to hoe these two. Hello. Oh. All right. Right, and I need to water all this new stuff. All right. All right. All right, those are done. And they're just gonna grow. I think they need to also create some more of the ammunition you use for gathering bugs. Let's find that, see if I've got the stuff for it. There's fertilizer. I can make 1 batch of fertilizer. Because I only got 1 bug before I ran out. Smoke bombs. There they are. Oh, I can make tons of them. Let's make a stack of 100. That'll keep me good for a while. I can go ahead and put my 1 tomato seed back up. Okay. Did I get some money when I came back home? Let's see. No, but... Oh, yes, I did. I did. Yeah, my money went up. Good. Okay. Great. Oh, you can look at the animals. really quick. It's nighttime, but we can at least look at them and gather some eggs. Yippee! Are they asleep? I've actually not been here at night. Is there somewhere for them to sleep? That's actually a good question. Oh, no, there's one. Hi. Inspect. How you doing? Look at that little chicken face. Look at that little chickadee. They call them peckies because they like to peck you. Oh, I didn't bring any food. I've got some outside. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. And then I'll collect my eggs. Oh, hey, there's my other one. I'll pet you in a second. Bonk. I need corn. They like corn. I'm going to give my pecky some corn. All right. Here we go. Hi, I'm going to pet you. How you doing? Who's a good little pecky? Yes, you are. Oh, I said a good little pecky. Oh, I love my little pecky. Yes, you're so good. Okay. And let's give them some food. Bonk. 100% full of food. And let's gather your eggs. Did that do it? No, X. There we go, 6 eggs. And let's get eggs from you and feed you if you need it. Give me eggs. Woo, ranching, level 3. You can stand to have a little bit more food. There you go. Oh, look at that face. Cute chickens, right? Oh, they're super cute. And apparently when they become adults, they will mate and be able to make new peckies. So I will increase the quantity of peckies available. Hey girl, what you want?
It's been a hard day, but nothing a good chinwag can't cure.
Great. You can donate some of your flock to me. And I'll give them to other farmers to get them started, just like I did for you. I can't offer you gold, but I can give you a few treats. Oh! If you'd like them and don't want to part with the pecky, you can always get more at the guild store.
Have a good one.
More what? What'd you give me? What is that? Instagrow cookie. The left side is orange flavored and the right side is mint flavored. Ugh. Orange and mint together in the same thing is gross. Freaks. Anyway, only a very mature palate could have... F you! I literally just called them out for saying that it's garbage. Ugh. Anyway, instantly ages your animal to the next life stage. Really? I can have big... No, I'm not going to say the words I was going to say. I was going to say I can have big chicken, but not the word for chicken. Okay. Can I just feed it? Eat cookie. Yeah. That, oh, it says adult now. Okay. It didn't change size. I figured there was going to have like a visual change too. See, this says young adult. This one says adult, but it's the exact same size. It didn't change at all. I'll pet you again. It doesn't do anything. I think petting only works once a day. Even though you do it, it doesn't raise the bar more than once. Anyway, let's drop off the food and the eggs and then get out of here and check out Stardew. I'll show you what we've been working on. Ah! Home! Dee! 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 And I get to figure out how to stream Stardew. I think I've done it once, but it's, I have to remember, I think I have to set it to windowed mode or something to make a stream right. I don't know, we'll see. Let's get out of here and open that up. All right. Not now. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. I need Vortex. I use a mod manager called Vortex, and that's what lets me have the mods into Stardew Valley and how to manage them and all that. I can add, I think I've got the left screen. Yeah, there you go. This is the mod manager, Vortex. And this is the Stardew Valley Very Expanded Collection. It talks about it, shows where you can find it on Nexus Mods. And when you click on it with the mod manager installed and linked to Nexus Mods, it will automatically open up the installer for it. And it will show you the list of the mods that it comes with, and it will walk you through the process of installing them. If you're not paying for Vortex or for Nexus Mods, it's a manual process to install, but it pops up and prompts you to click next and all of that. And you just have to sit through installing all the mods. But if you pay for their service, it does all of it automatically and updates them all automatically, but I'm not going to pay someone for that. I'll just do the labor. It shows you which mods are not currently enabled or not required. You can install additional mods on top of this, as long as they don't clash with mods you've already got installed. So let me go ahead and start it, and then we'll figure out what we need to do to make it visible if it isn't by default. Excuse me, let me have some coffee. Comment. This is kind of what you would see got us. This part, snappy or snappy. So the Vortex program is what helps integrate Smappy and the mods together. So you don't have to do a lot of like coddling to make it work. Let me make sure that nothing for work is going on, because I am still on call, but it doesn't really start until a few hours from now. Nope, nothing. Nothing. All right. Oh, it looks like it's working natively. Great. I turned off music at the load menu because it's so loud. If it's too loud, let me know once we get in the game. Well, that's a thing. Oh no, did it crash? I think it crashed. Let's wait for it, and if it doesn't work, then we'll get out of it. Why is this opening up? What do you want? Oh, it was working. It's just being slow. Whew. Okay. That's already loud to me. Let me go into the settings and lower the volume. God, that's with it down. Let me use my mouse for a second. All right, hopefully that's not so loud. Whoops, nope. Oh, let me close that. That little toolbar on the left there was an element of one of the mods. I think it's called Sword and Sorcery. I have the little book for it right here. It introduces some like role-playing elements into the game. Haven't quite figured it out yet. These events right here for Mateo, we talked to Mateo and did all the stuff we needed to. And it passed all of those, and it gave us some, like, I don't remember what it's called, artificer skill, where you're supposed to be able to, like, modify your equipment. This next one, Hector, is the one we're working on now. I forget what he does. I think he's a druid or something. Yeah, I don't quite remember. The Hector's Tower between 8 and 10. Yeah, okay, we can do that later. I haven't quite figured this mod out too incredibly much, but this menu is what gives you some of the skills. Remote Forge, it lets you craft stuff. I mean, it's not all that amazing. I haven't figured out how good this is actually. Yeah, see, it lets you like put equipment, and then you put other stuff that it needs to be able to upgrade it in here once you've got it, and then it'll apply some sort of stat to it. I mean, it's useful, but I'll have to explore more on what it does. Keep in mind too, we have played this game so very much that we use cheats, and I'm not ashamed of it. It doesn't matter to me. So that's why the money is so high, because we gave ourselves some funds, because I just don't like screwing with it. We're on the last day of this season 2. So we're going to gather everything, because it's all going bad by the end of the day. Nothing? Okay. We have cranberries. It amazes me how squirmy people can get about cheating. God, is this thing full? Oh no, it's just working on them. Okay. Yeah. We pet all the animals. We got ourselves some ducks and some rabbits. And our chickens. Oh, I missed some of you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We got a camel. We've got all of our fruit trees all lined up over here. Oh, mushroom. There are minecarts on the farm that let you go between the right, middle, and left because the expanded farm is so big. It lets you roam around the inside of it that way a little easier. There's this shed that they added, and we put all of our casks and I forget what they call these. Well, there's the. Why am I going stupid on that? What is it called? I've completely forgotten. Kegs. There we go. Kegs and casks. And we have one of the mods that we have that comes with this is called Automate, and it makes it where if you put a chest next to a row or a grouping of these items, it knows how to automatically place them into each machine, I guess is the best way to call it. So you put your raw materials in here. Like if I put hops in here, and it automatically makes pale ale, and then it will move them from here if it's an item that can be matured into the casks to get higher quality. So you just pretty much drag and drop. You just put them in here and forget about it and come back later once it's upgraded the quality of all of it. And it takes all the input materials, makes the product from it, makes a wine, for example, matures the wine, and when they're done maturing, they'll come right back into the same chest and we can finally collect them and sell them. So it's super nice. And this has like a built-in greenhouse on the top of it as well. So you can grow in here any time of the year. I've been putting any ancient fruit that we get, I've been putting them in the seed creator and making more seeds and then just filling this with ancient fruit. Oh, is the game frozen? See, I'm sorry. It's absolutely frozen. I just looked over and saw that it is. This is why I was concerned about how it might stream. I don't know how good it is at it. When I click off of it, it catches up. But when I click into it to play the game is when it freezes. So let me see what I can do. Let me make sure it's set in windowed mode. Where is that in here? Windowed borderless is already set. Can I change it to just windowed mode? Oof, I can, but it's ugly. I can full screen it then. Okay, so let me turn off, hold, hold, hold. That one, and then this one. And that is not what I meant to do. Let me add a game capture. Will thee be smart enough to use Stardew Valley? Yes. Can I fix the sizing on it? A little bit. All right. Hopefully that's a little better. Let's see what it does. Yeah, that looks live. Can you see it now? I don't know what it's going to look like. Let's see. It looks like it's working now. I'm sorry. I was sitting here talking about all this stuff, and you're just like, I don't see anything. I'm so sorry. That was on me. See, I told you earlier, Stardew Valley, like, capture is kind of funky. Like, I can't do full screen or windowed full screen and capture it for some reason. Or I just haven't figured out how. I am also using a different tool for streaming. I'm using, instead of OBS or Streamlabs, like a lot of people use, I'm using Meld Studio, which is natively a Mac app, but they made a Windows version, and it just, as it progresses, it gets smoother and smoother, and I just like it better than OBS. Doesn't mean anything though. Yeah, so automate. Automate makes it where you don't have to put a chest up to things, but you can. And it makes it where you can put the source materials in, and it will just go through the flow of going into the kegs. When it's done, it will put them into the casks if there's room to age them, and if not, it puts them back into the chest. And when the aging process is done, it will cycle those aged items out into the chest, and the next batch will go in. So I've got 2 sets of them going here with stuff in it. It's got a bunch of mead in here. I've got honey ready to go to make more mead. And I've got a bunch of starfruit and blueberry wine that I'm waiting on room to age. So I'll come back to that later. Yeah, I want that. Is it on its own or part of the main one? So every single mod in here is technically standalone. That collection that I showed earlier is just a collection of mods people have aggregated together to work in concert together nicely. So if you want to literally just play the base game, you can install Automate only, and it'll automate the production of items. And that's all you have to do if you want that one upgrade. So you can be as minimal or maximal, if you want to call it that, as you want to be. I don't think they're big enough to drop truffles yet, are they? No, I think they would show up in here if they were in the auto collector. Yeah, they're not big enough for that yet. Come on, some of the new graphics. It's super nice. You haven't even seen it yet. Let's go to some of the other areas. Oh, here's where the greenhouse is. We got the greenhouse filled up with starfruit, and we've got a bunch of new trees started around the edges. We just unlocked this like a week or two ago in the game, so we just started maxing it out with everything we've been hoarding. Excuse me, man. I think it's hitting the time of year where it's sore throat stuff is starting to happen. My other half has already had a sore throat for most of the week, and it's starting to get better, and I haven't had it yet, and I think it's starting. So I need to keep drinking coffee so I can lube up my throat. Thank you for explaining that, by the way. I didn't know it was an aggregate. Yeah, this particular one, the collection, is an aggregate. I don't think it has a... You'll have to look. There might be a mod manager for Nexus mods that's Mac compatible. I don't know. There might not be. And worst case scenario, it's just a manual process. If you look up the particular mods that you want, you can install them all standalone in Smappy without having to worry about getting a collection. Like, you can use the collection that's listed as a guide, and it'll point you to the page where the files are, and you can choose which or all of them that you want. Like this one. This is an add-on that expands the cave that Demetrius sets up. That will either be the fruit bats or the mushrooms. And this is always back here, but it's covered up with boards because you're like not meant to go back there. And it cracks it open so you can go in there. And it puts a little Junimo hut in there. and the Junimo gives you gifts every day, and you can come in here and collect items. Like this is what I first opened up before that shed or the greenhouse, and it acts like a greenhouse, but it only has 9 spots, and it gives you like a little bit of items you can mine each day that come back every day. And then the little square of 9 items that you can farm, and I'm already out of storage. I'll have to come back. This is something else I get to show you. That's another one of the mods. Comment. It is it's a mod that lets you automatically put items into storage if the item already exists in the chest. I'm using my controller right now, but if I push in on the right stick, left stick, I'm sorry. It automatically moves items into storage if it exists. If I also go into my storage personal, there's a button for it here. Quick stack to nearby chests. Right? Super cool. So I've got these set to automate. I've got the seed things here. So if I put fruit in here, it'll automatically turn them into seeds. Right? It's super cool. There's a mill. South is pretty much mostly the same. There's a little raccoon up there that opened up. Oh, I need to collect all the maple. Hey, Comet. Yeah. Comet's not happy because the other half is not here right now, and he's like, "It's late. Where is he?" I don't understand. Artichoke tip. That sounds tasty. Melon, roasted hazelnuts, salad, fiddlehead fern, duck egg, a bench. Our favorite royal family. No, thank you. That's very expensive. But it does change how some of the areas look. So if I go to the left here, this is changed. Let me equip. Out of here. So they modified this area to look a little bit different. Oh yeah, the theme in here is great, and one of the upgrades is like better seasons, so it just makes everything look a little bit better. Another one of the upgrades is one that updates all of the outfits for people. So oops, I had my hand on this freaking rod, and okay, don't take that out of context. I had my finger on the button for the return scepter. I totally didn't think about that. Well, we were down there, and now we're going somewhere else. Oh, there's another cave right here that will build up minerals and stuff that you can harvest. I did it the other day, so it's empty right now. I'll come back later. Going north is different now. So when you go through here, it's the same. But you notice something? There's like a little, like, not a monorail, but it's one of those, like, chairlift things. Ooh, a plum. Oops. OMG. Let me switch to something less dangerous and just pick up this freaking plum. There we go. Oh. Get the moss. So check this out. This is a new area. So this is one of the mods that was added. I believe this one is a part of Ridge Side, is I believe what this is. So this tram thing here goes up to this Ridge Side thing, which is like a city up on a mountain, which I can show in a second. But there's new stuff up here. There's a rundown church and a guy, the old pastor, that lives to the right of it in the house. There's people that live up here. He's not in right now. And there's a little mine that he works in right here. Of course, there's something in the way. He's usually working in this mine. It's just a little mine area. It's mostly decorative. You can't really do anything in here. It's like his workplace. You can't claim anything or mine anything in here. Can you drive that truck? I wish. It's not that cool. It's just decoration. You can probably look at it though. No, it's nothing. Oh yeah, this car is really old. That's all it says. Let me have some triple shot. That's not triple shot. That is. And I can run. But there's a house down here that this little lady lives in. There is this path up here on the right goes to Robin's, like you're used to this area normally going to. But if you go down over here, you saw the road that was here. It connects to here. So they made this road, this new T-junction here, because this used to be just one horizontal road, right? They made this little T-junction, and it goes up to that new area. And it makes the spacing of this whole area make more sense, right? Because anyone who knows the game really well knows when you go north of your farm, and it shows that area where the tunnel begins, and you go up and to the right, it goes right to Robin's. It's way closer than it's supposed to be. So, oh, hang on. Food acquired and on my way back. Woohoo! Excellent. All right. Well, within 30 minutes, I will be ending because food will be here. But for now, let's take a look at the whole area. But yes, T-Junction goes up. They expanded it so that the number of screens and the area of land makes sense for how long it takes to go up and around to get to Robin's, because if you go the traditional way to the right and go north, you have to go north and... Oh, a cutscene. You have to go north and go up past the community center and then north again to get to Robin's. So it's a longer trip going through town than it is going north, right? Oh, hi, Mr. Bear. Hey, how you doing? Ads? Okay. And also, clearly you don't know who this is. It adds a ton of new people. A ton. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I don't care. Anyway. Yep, so up here it's the same. Ooh. Same community center. Ooh. I love foraging in this game. Community center is almost done. It's not quite. We still have a couple items left. All the winter stuff for here is needed still. We finished the kitchen area. We have only the difficult to get fish items. Like we have to get stingray, sandfish, and tuna that we've not gotten yet. We have to get cabbage is all that's left for this one, and then we'll be done with the community center. So close. Oh, I don't want to see the cutscenes right now. I just want to explore the area. We'll just quickly go through all the areas that are new. Funny. Here's Robin's. I'll go north to the railroad. I don't remember if this is base game or added with the expanded. I think it's added with Stardew Valley expanded, but this area is now populated instead of being trees and whatever. It's got this lady's home, and she runs her own little farm. Okay, I don't want to see all of the cutscenes right now. I can restart this day later if I need to. Yeah, and they cordon off the railroad now, so it's safer. Oh, another plum. Anyway. Let's see what else we got. There's Demetrius over there hanging out. Almost everything in the Northeast is the same, with a few exceptions. Yep, people have new outfits, so every season they have a new outfit. This is the area where the Adventurers Guild is. They've modified this now, so it looks a lot nicer. Inside is still the same. Oh, it's locked. But there's a little boat over here, and like you can walk all the way over here and explore the area a little more, right? I think that's about it over here. Let's go look at one of the other new areas. There's a whole new area called East Scarp, S-C-A-R-P, that this added, with, again, a ton of new people. Let's get down there and take a look at it. I also, one of the mods I installed helps modify time. You'll notice I've been playing for a while and it's only 11:39 because I slowed down how time progresses each day, so you don't have to like rush through the days quite so fast. It's another nice mod. Oh, before I get over there, let's look at the beach. The beach is different too. So Stardew Valley Expanded, the base Stardew Valley Expanded mod, adds a new tree, a fork in the road here. So if you go to the left, it takes you to this new area, and you can get to the beach from down here as well. And there's another vineyard, and then there's a farm off to the west. And I'll show the map too. This one. Yeah, the map is very different too, right? So like our farm is right here. And there's all new areas to the south of it. So this is the area you're used to that has the lake and the wizard. But to the south of that, there's this whole new area that they added. So it's pretty cool. Oops, I went back south again. We go around to the beach. The beach is very close to what it was. One of the mods adds some new items to the game. Some changes also give animations to some of the items too. So it's like some of the minerals shimmer. But we can head to East Scarp from here because you'll notice to the right, the beach expands to the right here, and it goes to a whole new area. Ooh. And it's like, if you've played the game before, this gives you all new stuff that you can do. You can fish from here. I'm skipping cutscenes so you can see the areas. Oh, it's so cute. You can get in the water and swim here. Because they want you to be able to go to like hidden areas. It's so cute. The wind. Inventory full again? Oh god, I do have a bunch of stuff. What is that? What is that? Oh, one whole log. I can get rid of that. Torch coral. Okay. It's got its own community board there. There's like all new people, new buildings you can go into. There's a dog over here. You can't see because it's behind a tree. There's a whole inn here. Nope, skipping cutscenes. Yep, there's a whole inn. that you can explore. And it's got like an upstairs area. There is not a train that goes around, but the minecarts go here. So you can travel using the minecarts. I think the idea was that this was like attached to the minecart area over next to Clint. And notice it just disappears here. That wasn't programmed well. Ooh, I saw another plum. Oh, I'm out of inventory space again. That's okay. I'll put everything up later. Excuse me, gosh. But yeah, they add like a new, we haven't been there yet, but they added like a new cave system or mine system underneath this area as well. So there's more to do. Oh, I love these guys. There's two guys that live here, Dylan and Eli. And their little creature, their little pet. They're not home right now, but they've got their own little place with a nice, pretty, huge aquarium. Yeah, like, seriously, look at this. Yeah, the list of people in this game has increased, and yet we cheated to boost their relationship status up because I hate doing that. So sorry, I cheat. I cheat, okay, in this game. I overcheat because I just don't want to deal with some of the stuff. I just want to play it for like the farming and the fighting and the mining and all that. I don't want to play the relationship stuff because I've done that already. And there's some people I've not met yet. But they added a crap ton of people in this. Oh, this is where Mateo is. He has his own guild that he opened up here that we opened recently. He was in a tent, and he got permission from our guild to build a new one here. So it's kind of cute. Oh, this is his pet. Emeritus. Emeritus is wiggling side to side like he's dancing to the beat of his own tune. Wiggle on, lizard bro. See? It's super cute. At night, this area has monsters in it, kind of like that one version of the farm that you can do that has slimes and monsters come out at night on your farm. It does it here by default when it's night out. What else we have? We can continue east. There's this whole new area as well, which we haven't done anything with yet. But apparently you can farm here, I think. Yeah, you can plant in this whole area. The whole thing is farmable if you really are just obscene about wanting to have a huge full-screen farm. You can do that here. And it's just ridiculous. I always get to top off the hay reserves since it's the last day of fall. Yeah, but it's just huge. There is a wizard here, I think. Is it up here? Did I go past it? I might have gone past it. I might have gone past it. Oh yeah. You can buy a ticket at the railroad and it'll take you back to the normal railroad north of Pelican Town, so you can get here quickly. So that's super cute. There is a wizard tower here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's a wizard tower by appointment only. Yeah, we haven't met them yet. Oh, and that little white spot on the ground will teleport you back to... Is his name Rasmodius, the wizard in town? So it's like a shortcut to get to him. I don't remember what's to the right. Oh, nothing. Okay, well, doesn't currently connect to anything, but it could. If they want to expand it even further in the future, someone can expand on it. Still need hay? All right. Yeah, but that's basically it. I can go back home, and I'll go up to... Oh. Let me get rid of stuff really quick. Alright. Oops. I had the desert opened up as well. But the desert is pretty much unchanged. Yeah, so this is, I think it's called Ridgeside. It's up at the top of this mountain to the west of Pelican Town. Oh my god! Alright. I'll have to restart this day so that I can look at all the cutscenes. I am backlogged on going to these areas for a couple days. I've been literally just going through and farming, so I am just backlogged on cutscenes. But yeah, this whole separate area, they have their whole, like, they've got like cabins. There's like an area where the mayor is right here to the right. They have their own board where you can get stuff done. They have their own little community center that needs to be fixed up. This one down here, we have to rebuild it for them. They just expanded the hell out of this. I know, right? Seeing all these new areas makes you tired. I know, right? Where's your food? I'm hungry. It's almost here. My other half is almost home. I'm gonna stop here in a minute. And then, see, they've got their own freaking minecarts here that are not up and running yet. Oh, it's exhausting. But yeah, so the amount of expanded areas in this game that they did with this is just huge. It's just huge. Autumn Drop Berry. And this thing, I still don't know what it does yet. Small islands and waterfalls? Is it like a place in there? Oh man, another place to go? I don't even know. Stardew Valley doesn't give me enough to do. Yeah. Hey, dude. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah, this I would never sit at. Who the hell would put a bench at the edge of this precipice? I mean, come on. Tempting fate. Ah, look at the near death. I'm good. What does Elliot look like? Oh, let's go find him. In fact, Beth, let's make that our final quest. We're going to go look for Elliot, and then I will end for the day. Oh my god, so many cutscenes! Honestly, I don't always pay attention to cutscenes anyway. Elliot. Let's try down south, and then we're going to start looking for him on the map. Oh, easy, he's right there. There's your man. I have to remember to water my plants today, and not with seawater this time. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm always curious what his voice would actually sound like if he was voiced. I'm Elliot. That's what I get for making fun of his voice. No, I think it looks pretty normal. I think they changed the outfits for everybody. Original Elliot better. Yeah, he's pretty much the same. I don't know if they changed his profile picture. They might have. Let's see. It's Harvey. Yeah, imagine having your patient and then ripping them off, right? Anyway. Yeah, well, he wasn't hard to find. Give him a gift. Does he like coffee? Marvelous. OMG. God, I was just here earlier and I've already got more stuff to pick up? Silly. Alright. Oh, I haven't picked up from these crab pots for a while. Oh, I haven't baited them for a while. I'll have to do that. Oh yeah, so this connects. Let me drink some coffee. There we go. Yeah, so this connects over here now. And lets you go through here. This lady's got her little vineyard. You can't do anything with any of this. It's all decorative. But she's living up here. And there's Andy, I think is the name of the guy that lives over here. Andy has this little farm right here. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, okay. Well, you can have some coffee or a triple shot. Yep. So he's over here. You can't go. I don't think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a part of the area that was already down here. Here's the little hat mouse. I picture Elliot with a European accent. Really? European French or English? Any particular country? Yeah, see, so a lot of the stuff is the same, some stuff is different. Let's go back north and go back home. Hey, it's the mayor. I think I'm pretty well-rounded. Off English, maybe Scottish. Oi! I don't know if I could pull off a Scottish accent. Probably not. Almost kind of like he's European, or maybe his parents were, so he's got the accent, but he speaks perfect English. You know what I mean? Like, right in the middle. On it. Enough, buddy. Alright. Put up everything else. Oh, I got some seeds. Wait, was that common, or was that the dog in the game? Oh, it might have been the dog in the game. Ooh, closed. Coral. Seeds can go over here. Alright. Have I gathered everything from the season? I think so, but let's check. Yeah, these won't have time to go back because today's the last day. Oh, there's one thing of cranberries. Alright. I've been just hoarding honey in here. All the animals are happy. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, yeah, I think that's it. I just want to kind of show off what our farm currently looks like. We're just about to start winter. So, yeah. Oh, we maxed out the inside of the house already. Again, because I was able to just give money, it took care of everything. So we just went ahead and just did all the upgrades. Well, that's about it. I'm going to save the game and go to bed and end and then eat because my other half just got on. So that is that. It is saving. Progress saved. Perfect. All right. Well, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and stop for the day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Sorry I didn't do any painting today. I just wasn't feeling it, but I'll be back probably Monday, and I will do my best to be on and painting. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, even though it's just a short while. I appreciate it. Everyone have a great rest of your evening, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next week on Monday. All right, guys. See you later. Bye. 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 Bye-bye.